Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. Stephen Sondheim and Hugh Wheeler's musical masterpiece, Sweeney Todd, is back. Under the direction of Thomas Kail, he welcomes back to Broadway Josh Groban and Annalee Ashford, and we're here to celebrate with the first nighters. You must have so many incredible memories. Would you share a wonderful memory of doing the original production of Sweeney Todd?
It was a wonderful opening night, and a lot of people didn't think that it was ever going to happen. So when it did, we blew the roof off the place, and it was history making, and that's really what I remember more than anything. And it was, I was in it for a year, and Angela and I were very proud to have done it for that long.
Just history.
Yes, right here. We're still here.
We're still here.
God damn it.
I was asking him what his fondest memories were of the original. Victor, what are yours of the original production of playing Antony?
I can tell you, walking onto the set as he was doing These Are My Friends, and I interrupted him, and it was one of the most, every time I was down there, I thought, that is the most terrifying man I've ever seen in my life. And I love him so much, and I just think he is, the greatest.
Because he was just saying nobody knew what Sweeney Todd was going to be until that incredible opening night you all had at the Uris Theater.
That's right. Nobody knew. I mean, we all believed that we had something remarkable. Yeah. But when we first heard the score, when Steve played it the first time for all of us, and we were just like, oh my God. and then we had to do it. Yeah. That was the other thing. So no, it was, as I describe it as it's it was life-changing for all of us, I think.
For sure.
Sharing the stage with Angela Lansbury, I asked him how wonderful that was for both of you.
It's almost too hard to talk about. Yeah. Because they led the company. I learned everything I ever needed to know about how to lead a company from these two. And Angela and Len were the most welcoming. It was a really, I can say this without any equivocation, it was one of the happiest groups of people in one of the darkest musical comedies ever written. But we had a ball, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
We did.
How excited are you to be here tonight for your friends in this tonight, working on this?
I'm excited for Tommy and Lack, obviously. I'm excited for Steve Sondheim to hear his original orchestrations and Jonathan Tunick's incredible orchestrations over again. And I'm excited for a new generation of theater goers to fall in love with Sweeney Todd.
Okay, I was here Friday night to watch Alex Lacamoire raise his baton for the 26-piece orchestra with Jonathan Tunick's orchestrations. First time heard on Broadway since 1979.
You're going to make me cry in this interview, but yeah, it's amazing. And this was one of the last shows Steve gave his blessing to. Yeah. I remember Tommy talking to him and then him getting their blessing to do this production. We saw a reading of this the week after Steve passed. Yeah. And so it just feels like another fulfillment of his incredible legacy.
I love this. Look at you.
This is what I was waiting on. I was like, this came in the mail just now.
Amazon coming to the door.
Yeah.
And it's wet. It's like freshly wet.
That is the outfit of the night.
I had to. Come on.
Good.
I have a history with this show, so I was like, I got to show my support in some way.
Okay. What is it like singing the role of Sweeney Todd?
It is one of the most demanding roles ever, especially. But I always call it like, Sondheim is the Shakespeare of musical theater, and I feel like this is like the Hamlet of musical theater. And all the baritones always want to do this show, so I can't wait to hear Josh Groban's voice in this music. Annalee Ashford,
Annalee.
Oh man, this is going to be such a great show. Yeah.
I'm so excited. I love a Broadway opening, and it's so lovely to come and support people, and also like this incredible show. We're hearing it's full orchestra for the first time since the premiere. I think it's so exciting.
When I was 18 years old, one of my early jobs in New York, I was a bartender at the Uris Theater, which is now the Gershwin. I started when The King and I was there with Yul Brynner and Constance Towers. That left, and Sweeney Todd came in. And I saw every single performance of Sweeney Todd, including when Angela left and Dorothy Loudon took over.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm a huge Sondheim fan. Been lucky enough to work with him, a couple times in Into the Woods and Sondheim. But also I saw Norm when he was Sweeney, and it's just one of his best pieces. Of course, I think Into the Woods is my fave, but one of his best pieces, and it's just a pleasure to see it come back again with all the energy as usual.
Yeah. How excited are you two to be here tonight?
I can't wait. I've been looking forward to this forever, and I'm so excited to see Josh and the whole company.
Yeah. My ex-husband now.
Ex-husband.
Can't wait to see him.
What's it like living in the world of Sondheim and singing his scores?
I feel like one of the most fortunate and blessed human beings that I've gotten to be in 2 Sondheim shows so far in my career.
Yeah.
And that I'm going off to London very soon to do Old Friends, which is all Sondheim wall to wall with Bernadette Peters and directed by Matthew Bourne and Julia McKenzie. So it's going to be a major Sondheim autumn for me. So I'm really looking forward to it.
I am so excited. This has been so long in coming, and we've been working on this so hard. And this is the most amazing team of people. This is my producing partner, Benji Leon, and we couldn't be more happy to be here celebrating with everybody.
I am beyond excited because I've come full circle. I actually was a marketing assistant on the original in 1979. So to come back as part of the producing team is just unbelievably surreal.
So when you found out that you were going to musical stage this show, like what went through your mind?
It's going to be tricky. It's a Sondheim. He doesn't give you a dance break, and it's tight, structured stuff. And if you throw something at it, it just slides off.
Yeah.
So you've got to be clever and subtle and figure it out. It's like a puzzle.
Yeah.
So it takes a while, but once you've lined it up, he gives you all the tools you need. So, yeah, hard and then simple.
Yeah.